are we going to start going back to now women are here and men are here? Like, are we going to go back there now? Like, what else are you guys going to take?
Get your money, sis. Fuck a hater. Get your money, sis. Get your weight up. Make your money move. I ain't mad at you. Yeah, it's all about the cream and getting money, sis. Get your money, sis. Fuck a hater.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Cent Tuesdays with Jenny, where you will be getting my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion about what's going on in the world today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time that I post a new video. And you might as well go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. So what I'm going to talk about today is very important. And obviously, as a woman, it's extremely important to discuss. So it has recently come out that a Supreme Court draft opinion could possibly overturn the law Roe versus Wade, which was declared in 1973. If you are not familiar with Roe versus Wade, it is a law decided by the Supreme Court in 1973, which ruled that the Constitution of the United States protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion without excessive government restrictions. Now they are saying that they want to overturn this law. Why was this law put in place? For obvious reasons. A lot of women felt like they had the right to do what they wanted with their body. There were women who were dangerously getting rid of children, illegally doing it, all kind of different ways. So it was a fight to make it legal and have it done safely. And obviously there were many who disagreed, but there were a lot of women who were relieved to have this law in place to protect them. So with the talks about this being possibly overturned, a lot of women are in an uproar. A lot of people in general are in an uproar because, for obvious reasons, they feel like their rights are being taken away from them. If this law is overturned, what does that look like? The obvious. Women's rights are taken away. They can no longer have the right to say what they can and cannot do with their own bodies. Half of the states in this country already have restricted laws ready to go into place as soon as this law is overturned. And although they are stating that women can seek abortion in other states who maybe where they live is not allowing it, but they can travel elsewhere to go. But this will also obviously affect those who do not have the proper access to health insurance. And most of the time that is low income individuals and women of color. This is going to affect them a great deal. If they don't have the proper insurance, they will not be able to legally have an abortion if they needed to. And if they don't have the finances to travel to another state, let alone don't have insurance to cover the abortion, what are they to do? With all of that being said, women are in an uproar, as they should. So my question to you is, do you think that this is fair? Do you agree with them overturning this law, or do you disagree? Is this now setting us back years, taking away a right that women fought so hard for? And I'm going to go ahead and drop my 2 cents in on the situation. It's simple. Whoopi Goldberg said it best today.
About my body. You are not the person to make that decision. My doctor and myself and my child, that's who makes the decision. And one of the things I really want to point out before we go is the reason abortion came about. Women in the...
My body, my choice. as women, we should have the right to say what we want to do and what we don't want to do, because at the end of the day, it is our bodies that's making the sacrifice to bring this human being or not bring this human being into the world, which is both. Either way is a risk regardless. So obviously this upsets me that it's a possibility that so many women are going to lose their right to do what they want with their body. Do I believe in abortions? I believe that sometimes they're necessary for some people. I believe people have the right to them. I'll say that. I believe people have the right to have an abortion. Me personally, I can never see myself having one, but that's just me, and that doesn't make me better or less than anyone else who has had one. That's just my personal, like, I just can't see myself doing it. Imagine if I was in a situation where I was considering doing it. Sometimes women are sexually assaulted and it results in a pregnancy. Are you telling a woman who has been sexually assaulted to keep that child, to be constantly reminded of what happened to her? That's not easy for some people. Some people do it because they look past all of that. But for some people, it's not that easy. They don't want that constant reminder. And then it's so quick to say, well, just put them up for an adoption. That's not an easy decision to come to either. It's a very fine line, but I think to take that right away from people, from women, is just horrible, because there are situations where women just cannot provide for a child or do not want this child in the case of something happen or whatever. There's times where you know that this child is going to have health issues or whatever, and they give it, like, they ask you, would you rather have an abortion, not put your child through the suffering, or you want to follow through with it? That should always be an option. It's not your body. It's unfair. I think it's terrible. I've never been, but I've heard, these people who stand outside abortion clinics and they yell at you and they make you feel like 10 yards of mummy shit. And it's like, it's a little disgusting, because I'm sure to walk into that clinic is already not an easy decision that you have to, that person came to. So to now make them feel less than about it is just shameless, honestly. I know there are some women who do it like it's nothing, like, yeah, I just gotta, there are some like that who can care less, and they've had multiples. It's unfortunate, but it's their body and it's their choice, and they have the right to do what they want with their body. It's simple. And this is why I feel like the whole debate with women, and why, we get the stigma of we're too strong and we're too this, because it's always a constant fight for our rights and to be heard. And I feel like men are often trying to strip away our voices and our rights and our, are we going to start going back to now women are here and men are here? Like, are we going to go back there now? Like, what else are you guys going to take? We're not going to be able to work certain jobs? Like, what else? Because this is going way back. And I feel like the result of them taking away these women's rights to have abortions are now going to result in so many deaths, so many suicides, so many women recklessly trying to get rid of that child, as they did in the past. We know the hangers, pills, all kind of things to try and get rid of this child, and now we're going to have even bigger problem on our hands. This is unfortunate. This is what we're dealing with in 2022. I guess we have to wait and see what comes of it, but I don't agree with it at all. As a woman, I just feel like my body, my choice. Period. With that being said, I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias. Everything will be in the descriptions down below. And Jenny is...